right, good morning, you guys. It's Saturday morning. It's about 10:24. Would you mind shutting the door behind me? Because my hands are full. Thank you. So I have been to workout class. I've walked for 2.25 miles, and now I have these two hanging out with me. We are prepping for their grandparents' 50th wedding anniversary party.
She might vlog that, maybe.
Do I have where are my sunglasses? What did I do? I must have left them inside. So I'll go get those. So there's a few things. Oh, I got to get the Ziploc bags too. There are a few things that we were getting from my car after we went over a bunch of stuff with Heidi. I was helping her kind of think through things this morning. I'm just getting my sunglasses. Anyway, they were looking at like 2-gallon Ziploc bags. I was like, you know what? I randomly have some of those. So, sunglasses. So that is what's going on. I'm running out to my parents because they have a card box that we've used for their parties in the past. Yes, these are the jumbo Ziplocs. And so I said, well, why don't you guys want to ride with me to kind of give her parents a little bit of a break? Their parents a little bit of a break, I mean. So they're just going to ride out with me. That's what we buckled?
Yes.
Okay.
We have sugar cookies here.
I shared, didn't I?
Yes, she
Those are my
shared.
favorite cookies from a place called Eaton Park in Pennsylvania.
Could I have it? Seat cooler?
Yes.
I'm good.
Is it a seat cooler?
Oh, hello.
Wow.
Okay, so we are on our way we just picked up some stuff from Kristin's house, and we are on our way. Kristin's eating our breakfast.
Whoa.
And we are
Kind bar.
It's a kind bar, yeah. We're on our way to her parents' house, which is actually out, do they live on the lake?
They live across the street from the lake.
They live across the street from the lake, which is actually relatively close to our grandparents' house. It's just down the road. Anyway, so we're on our way there.
I have a blue cookie, and then Aaliyah has a green cookie. Mom has since our dad doesn't like cookies,
My dad's so crazy.
He likes my chocolate chip cookie.
He likes
Mom has a
chocolate.
pink cookie, and Uncle Grizzly has, if you don't know who Uncle Grizzly is.
Uncle Jess, Uncle Grizzly, whatever. But we're on our way to their house. Like my shirt. It says eat, sleep, soccer,
How do you
repeat.
like my shirt?
Super fitting. And then that's her outfit of the day. She's wearing Nike shorts.
For OOTD, my OOTD is leggings, and I haven't even showered yet today.
But she's wearing basketball. Okay. But we're on our way, and
Don't worry, be happy.
So they actually just put a
I want
Culver's.
to put a Culver's there.
They actually just put in a Culver's. We're coming up to it right now.
Just opened this week.
The flavor of the day is blackberry cobbler.
Ooh.
Sounds delightful, doesn't it?
I don't
Really,
know.
any food sounds delightful.
Going in the car. We're in Lucy. So
What kind of car is this?
A Lincoln.
Lucy the Lincoln.
Lincoln MKX.
but yeah,
So you think I should do more try-on videos?
I do. I really like that. Then I feel like we could have our opinions and stuff, and we could put them in the comments and stuff. So
I did like
you should
getting
sell that
people's
one.
opinions.
Or you should.
yeah.
You should keep that one.
Everybody had really positive feedback. Oh, by the way, since Kristin always forgets to do this, if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and turn on your notifications. Also, and if you liked this video, like and comment. Thank you,
honey. I
She
can
al-
always forget
She always
that. You're right.
forgets. So
Yeah. Watch YouTube, lady.
she does. She's a YouTuber. But okay, so
Don't edit that one.
we're going up. I will vlog when we get there. So when did you say? How long have you been on YouTube
I
exactly?
think I just celebrated 7 years, if I remember correctly.
That's a long time. You guys got to get her to 34,000 subscribers
On my beauty channel?
on your beauty
Yeah,
channel.
the vlog channel I haven't had quite as long.
Yeah.
But the beauty channel, I think it was 7 years. And so I think I'm just shy of 34,000.
Why did you decide to start YouTube?
I didn't even know it existed for the longest time. And then as far as the beauty community, and then I was starting to watch videos, and I thought, you know what, I can do this. I love, clearly I love talking. And I like to teach and to train, and I love to review things, and I think I'm a pretty good communicator. So, and I didn't really have anybody else in my daily life that loved kind of makeup like I did and trying different things. And so it was a way for me to share that with other people who had a like interest.
Wow.
Yep.
I'm keeping the address out of it.
Good plan. We just have to take the stickers off of the box. So see, he put it out here for me to grab.
This is nice.
Oh, that's perfect.
And it's like the...
This is what we're going to use for the card box, and we're going to leave it.
This is what we use for Mom and Dad.
We're going to
too.
take off.
It's like a patio kind of.
We're going to take
Mom
off
and
the
Dad call it a
stickers, and then
breezeway.
we're going to do it all that. So. Oh, we
You
have
guys can take the stickers off in the car maybe.
We can.
All right, ready?
Yes, ma'am.
So that this stays.
Yeah,
like,
cute.
flopping over.
They got a nice porch. Jeez.
Right?
They've got this amazing porch here.
Yeah, easy.
And there's a porch above as well.
Isn't that pretty? And they have an
We have a wood-burning fireplace.
Yep.
Wow, that's really nice.
There's one up in their bedroom too.
What?
Did you
There's
grow
one
up
in
here?
their bedroom too.
Did you grow up here?
Well, I moved here when I was 17.
Hi,
happy
and
with you.
and everything you do and say, be beautiful.
Well, make sure
All right,
it's a good shot.
so it's always a good shot.
It's
Wilson.
never a good shot. Look at my big fat.
So oh stop. So we are. I have. You guys saw some clips with Aaliyah and Bella. Probably. I'm sure I edited out most of what they. They tend to be real shaky with the camera, and I don't want to make you guys sick. So what's going on? Somebody got pinched, as Bob says. So okay, this is what happened. This is what's happening. I've handled all my stuff with Heidi. Now I'm going clearly with Wilson. And I'm vlogging because so many of you guys on the lives and in comments have said, why haven't we seen Wilson yet? Like, you don't believe me that she's here. She's here in the flesh. Anyway, so we are headed to Green Bay. She needs to look at mattresses. She needs to go to Hobby Lobby, and I need to go to Hobby Lobby. I want to get something I'm going to wrap up the silverware, or plasticware really, but it's gold plasticware for the party tomorrow for Heidi. I'm going to wrap it up in the napkin and then tie it with a bow with some ribbon. So I want to find ribbon, and then all the way back I'm going to cut ribbon so that I can do that later because I have to get that all accomplished before tomorrow. And anyway, we have to look for some sandals for Bob. We have things to do and accomplish, and we all want to go out for dinner tonight. So there are things to be done, things to be accomplished. So I just wanted to pick up the camera quickly, and actually this is my phone, so hopefully the sound is okay. I notice sometimes the sound of my phone isn't as loud as the sound of my camera. I don't know why, but anyway, so I just wanted to pick up the camera so you can see she does exist. She has for real moved. And she came over yesterday, and we chit-chatted for quite some time yesterday, and ended up having dinner with with Malpy as well when he came up from Milwaukee. And yeah, we've just kind of had a really nice chill weekend. She brought me some beans. She brought me some work from the farmer's market. Since we haven't gotten as many beans as normal from my dad's garden or from ours, so I'm gonna have to work on that too. I tell you,
beans will keep.
They will. We're gonna stick them in the fridge and we'll work on them later this week. Anyway, that's all I got for now. I'll check in with you guys later. You guys aren't gonna see my face, but only because I am filming this on my phone again. But I wanted to show you guys what I'm doing. So for Heidi's parents' party, I said that I would take the silverware. It's actually plasticware, same stuff I had at Christmas last year. And these are the napkins, and I bought this ribbon and I cut it down in pieces, and so this is what I'm doing. I'm just rolling them all up so that it'll be easier for guests to just grab this, and then it has all the silverware in there that they need, and it just looks nice and cute and can be decorative on the table, you know, like the serving table. So that's what I'm doing until we go out for dinner, and when we get back, and tomorrow morning until I get it all done. But it is a labor of love. I'm happy to do it, just because I think it adds just a little something. Good morning. It is Sunday morning. It is 5:30. I just realized I was about to start my lights, and I remembered I had a pair of socks in my shoes that I wear at Mercia's gym, studio, whatever, that I needed to grab out from yesterday and wash. So I gotta tell you, it is so nice having our friends Wilson and Muppy live here again. Alright, I had to get the washer going. It's just so nice having them here. I don't know what, I mean, I know what, I was gonna say I don't know what it is. I do know what, it's just nice. I mean, we have amazing friends that live here as well. Obviously, you guys know Heidi and Jamie and the girls, and my friend's partner Karen, and but you know, there's just something about your BFF. So anyway, yesterday we came back. Oh, you know what? I gotta show you guys. I'll show you what I bought. She bought a whole bunch of stuff. We were buying stuff for her house. That's why we went to Green Bay. You guys saw that footage. And I bought some of this. It's not really potpourri. It's like Phil. If it'll focus. It smells like vanilla and amber. I bought that to go in this thing right here. Sorry, I know it's dark, but you guys have seen this a million times. The fill that's in there is like Christmas colors. So, anyway, I bought that yesterday, and then I bought this for my makeup room. And I love, it's hard for you to tell without my makeup lights on. I'll try to show you another time, but it's kind of that warm, almost reddish, rusty wrought iron sort of look. My goal, the reason that I wanted something here was to get this stuff off the floor. This is usually like stuff I'm in the process of reviewing, or something like a box for a product I've started using but I want to remember to haul for you guys or whatever. Anyway, and I did have it in the corner, but then I had a hard time opening the door. But Wilson was like, it looks so much better in the corner, just put it there and then move it when you need to open the door. But, so we'll see. Anyway, so we went out to dinner last night with them at the corner bar. The boys had prime rib, and I was just reading something the other day that said you shouldn't call it a cheat meal because then you feel guilty. Well, I gotta tell you, I do kind of feel guilty. So, I don't know. At any rate, I had a meal that wasn't the healthiest choice, but I really wanted it, and I feel like, I need to open this. I feel like if I don't let myself have those every once in a while, then it's gonna be trouble and I'll give up altogether. You know what I mean? So I had, so nice. I had, well, I ordered the half a rack of ribs there because the ribs are really good, and then I had half of the half a rack, so I did like a quarter of a rack. Then I shared the rest with Wilson, and I had a couple of the baby reds because they don't normally have baby reds on Saturday, and so usually I get the vegetable that they have. But since they had them, and the gal that she's like bartender waitress, she also owns it with her husband. She was like, we have baby reds because she knows those are my favorite. So I felt like I had to get them. So I did. I had a couple, and then, you know, I'll have the rest for Bob for dinner one night or something this week. So it's Sunday, and he's at work. I don't even want to get into it. It's just work. It's just the way it is at that place. So the reason it's frustrating is because today is Heidi's mom and dad's 50th anniversary party. So he's hopefully going to make it, but we'll see. He also told me this morning that his arm was sore. It was feeling pretty sore. And I said, have you been icing it? And he's like, well, not for a couple days. Right. You know, I get it. I absolutely get it. I'm one of those people too, when I feel better, all of a sudden I just start doing things like life is normal. So I think he'll, you know, I just have a feeling he may not go. He may come home and just ice it, which if that's what he needs to do, it's fine. I will represent. Plus, I have offered myself and whatever they need me to do. So I have a feeling that I'll be busy today doing lots of stuff, and I wouldn't be able to kind of be with him anyway. I mean, my parents will be there, so it's not like he wouldn't know anybody. But anyway, I wanted to show you guys. So this is what Wilson helped me finish last night. I showed you guys, I'm trying to remember what I vlogged. I did vlog a clip of me starting these. So I just think, I don't know, it just looks nice. When I know it's not necessary that people could just grab their, but I feel like when I'm going through receiving line, or if your mom or dad going through with kids or whatever, isn't it so much easier to just grab this or grab a couple of these instead of having to count out that you're making sure you have enough knives and spoons, whatever. I realized that it was a time-consuming thing, but I did it. It wasn't like she had, you know what I mean? It wasn't like, I And I wanted to do it. It wasn't like I felt like do you know what I'm saying? It was a gift that I could give them, and I think it'll look really nice. So there were too many for me to stick them in the way I wanted to, so I just kind of did some standing up and some like this, but I think it looks nice. So anyway, I finished that last night with Wilson, and she was such a big help. It was so nice to have her here. Before, she had to go run some errands in between when we came back from shopping in Green Bay and when we left for dinner. So I sat down and I had cut a bunch of the ribbon and then started wrapping. And then when she came, she finished cutting ribbon for me. And then I would tie the bow, untie the knot, hand it to her, and she would pretty the knot and then cut, because I want the edges cut. I know. I'll show you what I mean. Like I wanted these cut at an angle so that it would look pretty. Again, I realize it's relatively ridiculous because nobody's going to pay attention to that, but I don't know. I will. So, all right, I'm going to take my I never took any of my supplements yesterday. I totally spaced it. Yesterday was so busy. And I've started my laundry, and what I'm going to do here for a little bit is I'm actually going to turn all the lights back off, and I'm going to sit on my couch, and I'm going to look out the window, I'm going to have a cup of coffee, and I'm going to contemplate life. I just want to have some quiet time, so that's what I'm going to do. And the last thing I want to tell you, boy, apparently I'm very chatty this morning, is that I am taking a rest day from workout today. I think that I've said I'm going to do that a couple of times and have never actually done it, but I know that I will have a bajillion steps today helping Heidi with the party, helping to set up and take down and serve and all those sort of things. So, I am going to have a rest day and not go for a walk. We'll see. I say that a lot and then I get antsy at some point. I won't get antsy later today, but she's not picking me up till 11:30, so I don't know. I did tell Bob, I realized I could go to church by myself. I'm trying to do my supplements one-handed. I realized I could go to church by myself, but, let me sit you guys down. But I would really be by myself. Like Heidi and Jamie aren't going to be there because obviously they have party stuff. Bob's at work. Mom and Dad aren't going to be there. So I just would feel, I don't know, it would feel kind of funny, I think. So, isn't that crazy? It's my church, but I don't know. Anyway, so if he's home in time, I'm going to be ready to go to church. And if he's home in time, then we're going to go. And if he's not home in time, then I'm going to make a decision and see how I feel. But either way, I plan to get ready for church, which is not until 9. And again, it's 5:40 now. So, all right, I'm going to do this. I'm going to sit down and have my coffee and contemplate life and look out the window and try to enjoy some quiet and downtime. And I will see you guys later. Before I do that, I want to show you guys. It's back in my purse. I got a new, so my case that I've been using on my iPhone forever finally broke. So I bought a couple of new ones. This, by the way, this is all the utensils from the camper. We ran these through the dishwasher. So I bought this case in preparation for the season. And then this from the same place that I bought the last one. She didn't have the one with just the lashes and one kissy face, or like kissy lips, you know what I mean? But she had this one. I thought that one was cute as well. The brand, Artish Up. And I found her on Etsy. But you can go there in case you're curious. And apparently if I put a picture on there, I'll get a coupon or something. I don't know. Here. Oh wait, this is probably the better side to show you guys. So there you go. So I would show you guys. Raise your hand if you thought I was actually going to sit down, drink coffee, and do nothing else. I mean, I had great intentions. So what I did was snap the beans. I don't know if I showed you, we got some beans at the farmer's market yesterday. So I just snapped all of those, and I have the blancher going over there. Those are the freezer containers. So I'm going to blanch these quick and get those in the freezer. We bought some at the farmer's market because the beans didn't do very well this year at my dad's garden. Usually he's bringing us tons and tons of beans throughout, the end of the summer, middle to end of summer, and they just didn't do well. He's going to late plant some and see if he gets some more, but we thought we would just get some and kind of get them going. So anyway, So while I'm waiting for the water to heat up, just looking at what's going on in here. While I'm waiting for the water to heat up, I'm watching that Mad Roast, the Big Brother updates thing. But I pulled out have you ever seen these? I bought these on QVC. It's a knife sharpener. It works so well. It's like suctions to your countertop like this. And then you just pull the knives towards you. And so these are the knives from the camper that need to be sharpened. So that's what I'm going to do. I did have big intentions of, where is my coffee anyway? Of sitting down, I left it over here. Sitting down and, chilling and watching the sun come up and stuff. But I got antsy. Okay, so in case, excuse me, you're curious and you've never blanched / frozen beans before, I showed you let me take the top off. This is the top of the blancher here. You could use like a pasta, you know what I mean? Like the thing you cook pasta in. That would work the same as well. And just stirring the beans here. So I put them in hot water with just a little bit of salt, tiniest bit, like a couple of turns of my grinder. And once the water's boiling, you drop them down for 3 minutes, and then you pull them out and you put them in a bath of cold water, which is what I have going on here. And then I keep meaning to grab a towel out of the drawer when my hand's not wet, but anyway. And then we freeze them by pints like this. So this is one. I got 3 out of the first little batch there. And then I just used freezer tape and put a thing on there. This is Beans 2018. So that we know and make sure that we do a, first in, first out sort of thing. But yes, you can buy frozen beans from the grocery store, but they just don't taste as good. Nobody will ever convince me that they taste as good as beans from the garden. That you have just taken in and frozen yourself. And like I said, normally we have tons from my dad's garden or from our garden. This year just wasn't a good year for beans around here anyway. Apparently somebody had a good year for beans because the farmer's market had a ton of them. But anyway, so I just thought I would show you guys in case you're curious. Otherwise I knew for sure I would get some questions. So there you go. That's the scoop. All right, so to give you an idea and time frame, in case you're curious, it's 7:27. 9, goodness. And I just switched on my laundry. Beans are done and you take them down to the freezer. And I just mixed together, I didn't put them in very evenly, I might add. The Kodiak cakes, this is the Power Cake Muffin. So it's the one right above my thumb there, in case you're curious. I want to screenshot that. Both Bob and I really, really like these. I have to see, how long do I put these in for? 14 to 18 minutes. I think we'll go 16. I can't remember what I did the last time. I should have made a note. But I'm using the convection, so usually I don't need quite as much time. So I switched on my laundry. I'm going to put these in. I'm going to go take a quick shower while these are baking and get myself ready for church. All right. It's 10 after 8. And I've decided I totally have time to go. There's no reason I can't go to church. I mean, even if nobody is there, and I just want to go to church. So I'm going to go. I could be by myself. My parents could be there. It's kind of a weird time in our church right now because it's summer and that's always like, people aren't quite as around. I'm filling coffee in the cake in our little K-cup holder here in case you're wondering what I'm doing. So, people are camping and vacation and that sort of thing. So I'm not sure what I'm trying to say. There's always not people there. You know what I mean. Frequently there are not very many people there. So, and on top of it, we are in between. Not only do we not have, our pastor is retired, we have an interim pastor coming, but the interim pastor is not here yet. So it's just kind of, either it's my dad preaching, which he's not preaching this week, or a couple other people are like filling in, local pastors, that sort of thing. When it's communion Sunday, my dad does that because he is the only one that can, because he's, an actual minister and all. Anyway, I'm very wordy today. So, all that to say, I'm trying to be really quick now because it's 12 after 8. I mean, I only live a couple minutes from church. Church is at 9. And so I just kind of, a little bit ago, decided, well, I might as well go. So what I'm trying to say is I decided that I should, I wanted to go. There's no reason I can't go by myself. So anyway, I gotta, nope, it's not done yet. I thought my washer was done. Yeah, I'm gonna get some makeup, slap some makeup on. It's, like I said, I gotta get the church envelope before I forget. I have enough time. That's what I'm trying to spit out of my mouth. So I'm gonna go do it, and I'll see you guys. You're not gonna believe this. Let me set down my laundry. It's 10 o'clock. I just got back from church. I need to. My dryer just finished. I can tell because my clothes are dry, so that worked out well. But so my dad said, "Hey, I got some in the car for you." Yep. Thanks, Dad. I do appreciate it, but hi, I tell ya, I just blanched the beans, so I'm gonna see if I can't get that done. I'm going over to Heidi's at 11:15, help her get the cake into the car, and then we are going out to the venue to get everything set up. It starts at 2. You know, it's funny, so I don't even know what time it goes till. I just know that it starts at 2. I was curious, I just looked at my watch to see how many steps I've taken today, with just my running around home, just because I was curious. I dropped my glasses here, and 4,200 steps, just in normal, like, running around day-to-day stuff. So what I'm going to do now, it's a little bit, what did I say it was? Yeah, it's about 10 minutes after 10, and I'm going to snap those beans and get those handled too. So I have enough time to do that and try to get something to eat because I haven't eaten anything yet today. So do I need this? Do I not need this? Nope, I don't. Just habit, like I walk in and flick on the light. All right, so I'm going to get on that, and then you probably won't see me anymore today because I'm going to be busy at the party, and I'm not bringing the camera because I'm there to help them. Wanted to see, it goes from 2 to 6. There you go, 2 to 6. So I have to show you guys this. The fill that I showed you yesterday that I got, this is what that goes in. And I love how this looks. I love the different textures. There's kind of some flowers and some like seed looking things and some bigger things and some little things. But the funny part is that what's been in there since I bought it, which was quite a while ago, more than a year ago, is this. I saved it because I use it at Christmas time, but it's like very Christmassy sort of fill. It apparently was never a priority for me to fill it with something other than Christmas. Oh, I'm just laughing at myself. I gotta tell you, feels like it's gonna be a bit warm today, so I'm sad about it because I love the fresh air, but I think Bob will appreciate a cool house when he comes home from work. So I'm going to turn on the air before I leave here. I can tell you this, I feel like I need a nap. Let's run down what I've accomplished today, shall we? I did 2 loads of laundry, made the bed, blanched 2 sets of beans. I'm done with that now, by the way. Which ended up giving me 6 pints, right? No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think 6 pints. 6 pints. And got myself ready. Went to church. Doesn't really seem like all that much when I think about it, but it is only just about 11 o'clock. So maybe that's why I feel like I need that. What's funny is that I didn't even set my alarm this morning. I was like, I'm just gonna wake up when I wake up, and whatever I get accomplished in the morning is what I get accomplished. I feel like I could prep veggies for the week too between now and the time we leave. But I thought I might just sit down, drink some water because I don't know how much water I'll get in me the rest of the day. And I'm going to upload a vlog that's overdue. I mean, I just finished it a couple of days ago, but it's footage from over a week ago. Some of it's footage from a couple days ago. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do. I'll see you guys later.